Hello, and welcome everyone to the Metafunction podcast. This is Jane talking, and this will be our second episode. But before we begin with the talking, we would like to talk about why we're doing this in the first place. First and foremost, we want to share with English students the importance of studying grammar. How a person creates meaning using the metafunctions in their speech, and the importance of understanding the message behind it. We also want to make grammar easier to understand and more accessible for students who might find it boring or scary. It may be difficult, but it is completely necessary to understand to a deeper level the English language. Before we formally start with the main topic of this episode, let's remember that each of the three metafunctions is about a different aspect of the word, and it is concerned with a different mode of meaning of clauses. I would like to state textually the words of the linguist Michael Holiday, who will be our main reference in this series. He states, "One of the most powerful dimensions of systemic functional linguistics has been its recognition of the spoken features of rhythm and intonation, prosody, as grammatical. Thus, far from being simply paralinguistic, prosody serves to systematically realize meaning in all three metafunctions of language. Ideational, where language constructs experience; interpersonal, where it enacts relationships; and textual, where it engenders discourse." In this second chapter, we will be talking about the interpersonal metafunction. The interpersonal metafunction has to do with the attitude which the interlocutor takes in a conversation, and how they reflect the attitude in the way they structure sentences, choose words, organize their speech, in order to achieve their objective, whether the intention is to give an order, to affirm something, to make a question, to give an indication, to express cause and effect, to manifest a wish or a suggestion, and to make a declaration. According to these intentions, we can classify this function in imperative, affirmative, interrogative, indicative, conditional, and subjunctive, and declarative. It depends on the way a verb is being used in a clause. As an example, we have this study that presented an analysis of the interpersonal metafunction of 8 political advertisements from 2 political adverts from different parties in Nigeria, and how they use it to express their points of view and persuade people through their use of language. For instance, an advertisement says, "Vote Nuhu Ribado for president." In this advertisement, we can find an imperative mood indefinite which is vote. Another advertisement says, "A Nigeria that sees the health of the citizens as a priority." In this advertisement, we can find a declarative mood, which is in the reference to the subject that, and the final predicator sees. By analyzing many other advertisements, like in the ones previously mentioned, the researchers concluded that the different distribution of mood types and their interpersonal meanings are determined depending on the politician's intentions to show the economical and socio-political situation of the country. So, now you know what different intentions there are behind each clause and how to identify and classify them. All it takes is practice. This was the Metafunction podcast. Make sure to tune in for our next chapter. We will be discussing the textual metafunction. Hope you're having a great day, week, month, semester, whenever you're hearing this. And we will meet again in our next chapter. Bye!